Welcome to Amjad Concepts. In this session, I am going to explain remaining problems in exercise 3.1 and graphical representation of the linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial. Listen, in exercise 3.1, third problem given, find the value of, if the polynomial is given, if p of t equal to t cube minus 1, then find the value of p of 1, p of minus 1, p of 0, p of 2, p of minus 2. Find the values of this. Okay, listen. Given polynomial is p of t is equal t cube minus 1. We need to find the p of 1, p of minus 1. Those are p of 1. At the place of t, we have 1. Then, wherever you get the t, just substitute 1. Okay? T cube, variable cube minus 1. Okay? What is t nana here? What? 1. So, 1 cube. 1 cube minus 1. 1 cube is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, after that p of minus 1, p of minus 1, t value is here minus 1, so t cube minus 1, t is here minus 1 whole cube minus 1, minus 1 cube is minus 1 minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Okay, if you multiply minus in odd times, you will get minus only. Listen, plus into plus, plus, minus into minus, plus, minus into minus into minus, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. Okay, minus into minus into minus into minus, then plus. Observe here, for 2 times we got plus, for 4 times we got plus. Okay, by this we conclude that if you multiply even times, 2, 4, 6, 8, even times, you will get plus only. Odd times, minus only. Here, odd times, no? So, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2. Now, coming to p of 0. Substitute in t cube, nothing but 0 cube minus 1. 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. Next, p of 2. P of 2. At the place of t, write 2. So, 2 cube minus 1. 2 cube is nothing but 8 minus 1. 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8 minus 1. Nothing but 7. P of minus 2. Minus 2 cube minus 1. Minus 2 cube minus 8. Just now we discussed. If you multiply minus odd times, you will get minus only. Minus 8 minus this 1. Minus 8 minus 1 minus 9. Okay, we'll get the values for p of 1, p of minus 1 for given polynomial. Okay, next question. Check whether minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of polynomial x power 4 minus 16. Okay, exercise 3.1, problem number 4. Check minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of given polynomial x power 4 minus 16 or not. Fourth problem, minus 2 and 2 are zeros of given polynomial x power 4 minus 16 or not. Okay. Yeah, listen. Zeros of polynomial. I given a definition to you. What is that? If a real number k is a zeros of a given polynomial p of x, then p of k equal to 0. Here given, check minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of given polynomial or not. If it is a zero of polynomial, then p of minus 2 should be equal to 0. Okay na? If you substitute in this, if you get a 0, then it's a zero of polynomial. If not, no. Okay? Listen. P of x is given x power 4 minus 16. P of minus 2 is equal At the place of x we have minus 2. So apply minus 2 at place of x. Minus 2 power 4 minus 16. Okay. Here minus multiply 4 times. Minus into minus into minus into minus. You will get plus. 2 power 4 is 16 minus 16. Plus 16 minus 16 cancel. You will get 0. Okay. Now P of 2. Okay, you got 0 is nothing but it's a 0 of polynomial to the given polynomial x power 4 minus 16. Minus 2 is a 0 of given polynomial x power 4 minus 16. Now check 2. X power 4 minus 16. What is x here? 2 power 4 minus 16. 2 power 4 is 16 minus 16. 16 minus 16, 0. Here also we got a 0. By this we can conclude that, we can say that minus 2 and 2 are zeros of which polynomial? X power 4 minus 16. Okay, x power 4 minus 16. Zeros nothing but if you substitute in that you will get 0. Okay, what is the definition? A real number k is said to be a 0 of polynomial p of x if p of k equal to 0. Okay. Now coming to fifth problem. Check whether 3 and minus 2 are the zeros of polynomial p of x equal to x square minus x minus 6. Yeah. Same model. 3 and minus 2 are zeros of polynomial. Fifth one. Three and minus 2 are zeros of polynomial p of x. Zeros of p of x. X square minus x minus 6. Okay, we have to check these two are the zeros of given polynomial or not. Okay, what we have to do, just substitute in this. If you get 0, then 0 of polynomial. If not, no. Very simple. Okay, let's take p of x is equal x square minus x minus 6. P of x equal to x square minus x minus 6. Now take 3. P of 3. Okay, P of 3. Wherever you have x, write like this. Okay, x square minus x minus 6. Variable is x here. So at the place of x, write down 3. So 3 square minus 3 minus 6. What is 3 square? 3 square is 9 minus 3 minus 6 minus 9. 9 minus 9 both getting cancelled. You will get 0. Okay, next 2 minus 2. P of minus 2. Again substitute in this. X square minus x minus 6. What is x here? What is x here? Minus 2. So minus 2 square minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 square is plus 4. Minus into minus plus 2 minus 6. 4 plus 2, 6 minus 6. Nothing but 0. Listen, for 3 we got 0. For minus 2 also we got 0. Okay. By this we can say that 3 and minus 2 are the zeros of given polynomial x square minus x minus 6. X square minus x minus 6. Is that clear? Okay. By this problem, this exercise completed. Next, graphical representation of the linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial. Okay, what is the standard form of linear polynomial? Ax plus b, where a not equal to 0 and a comma b are the real numbers. Okay na? Ax plus b, where a not equal to 0, a comma b are the real numbers. Listen, linear polynomial. P of x is equal to ax plus b. P of x equal to ax plus b. Yeah. To find zeros of polynomial, P of x equal to 0, nothing but ax plus b equal to 0, ax equal to minus b, x equal to minus b by a. For linear polynomial, how many zeros you will get? Only one. 1 0 you will get. Okay. And linear polynomial is a graph of linear polynomial is a straight line. Okay. Let me check. Take one example for linear polynomial. Then P of x equal to, take simple one, x plus 2. Y is equal P of x equal to x plus 2. Is that linear polynomial? Here the degree is 1, so it's a linear polynomial. Okay, draw the graph for that. Okay, we can take like this. X and y. If x value 0, if x value 0, then y is equal to what remaining? 2. So write down 2. If y value 0, listen, y is equal to x plus 2. In that y value 0 equal to x plus 2, x equal to plus 2 coming this side minus 2. Okay. Now here ordered pair are 0, 2 and minus 2, 0. 0, 2 and minus 2, 0. If you plot a graph, then you will get like this. This is x-axis, horizontal line, and we know the vertical line is y-axis. Y dash, x dash. 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. 0, comma 2. Here, this coordinate is x and this one is y. X value 0, y value 2. On y-axis, x value is always 0. This is the 0, comma 2. Minus 2, comma 0. X value minus 2. Where is x value minus 2? Here. Okay. And on x-axis, y value is 0. Join these two and produce that. You will get like this. Minus 2, comma 0. What is this? It indicates straight line. By that, we can say that graph of linear polynomial is straight line. Okay. And 0 of linear polynomial by the graph is nothing but the curve or the straight line where it intersects the x-axis. Okay. In that point, x coordinate is called as a 0 of a given polynomial. Okay. The straight line intersects the x-axis at minus 2, comma 0. Minus 2, comma 0. In that x coordinate, what is x coordinate here? Minus 2. So this minus 2 is 0 of a given polynomial. Given linear polynomial. Okay. 0 is nothing but where the straight line intersects the x-axis. That point, in that point, x coordinate is called as a 0 of polynomial. Okay. For linear polynomial, you will get 1, 0. Is that clear? Yeah. Linear polynomial, graph of linear polynomial is straight line. Number of zeros of the linear polynomial 1, and standard form of, general form of linear polynomial is ax plus b. Okay, the degree of linear polynomial is 1. Okay, so these all we come across. Okay, we got to know. Now coming to quadratic polynomial. General form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c and a not equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c. Quadratic, nana? Quadratic. What's the form? P of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, and here a not equal to 0, and a, b, c are real numbers. What happened if a equal to 0? If a equal to 0, this total term is 0. 0 into x square is 0. Then you will get bx plus c. What is the degree of bx plus c? 1. If the degree is 1, then that is a linear polynomial. Okay, so a should be not equal to 0, then only it called as a quadratic polynomial. Is that clear? And how many zeros you will get? At most 2 zeros. At most 2 zeros for quadratic polynomial. For linear polynomial, 1 zero. Listen. Maximum zeros for linear polynomial is that is 2. And minimum zeros for linear polynomial, that is 0. Why? Why? Because the graph of linear polynomial is like this. Like this. Okay? The graph of linear polynomial is what is called this parabola. Parabola. Okay? Parabola. Okay, sometimes it shows down also. This is also parabola. When? If a is greater than 0, if x square of coefficient of x square is greater than 0, a is greater than 0, okay, upward, it opens upward. The parabola opens upward. If a is less than 0, the parabola opens downward. A is greater than 0, parabola opens upward. A is less than 0, parabola opens downward. This curve intersects the x-axis at 2 points. Nothing but number of zeros are 2. Here also curve intersects the x-axis 2 points. Then number of zeros are 2. Okay. If curve intersects the x-axis or touches the x-axis at 1 point, if like this, it touches x-axis at 1 point only. If you given like this, okay, if like this, wherever, okay, if it touches at 1 point, then number of zeros are 1. When it will occur? We know the discriminant of ax square plus bx plus c quadratic polynomial. What is discriminant? B square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac is called as a discriminant. B square minus 4ac is called as a discriminant. If discriminant greater than 0, then roots are distinct and real. Distinct means different. Then you will get 2. Roots are 2 different. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, b is equal to 0, here roots are equal, then you will get 1. b greater than 0, roots are different, then you will get 2. So we can say that here, if d greater than 0, you will get number of roots 2. d is equal to 0, then you will get number of zeros 1, like this. What is d? B square minus 4ac. This is called as discriminant. Okay. If d less than 0, then number of zeros are 0. How? Less than 0 means the parabola not intersecting and not touching the x-axis. Then you will get number of zeros are 0. So d less than 0. So maximum number of zeros for quadratic polynomial are 2. Minimum 0. Okay. The graph of quadratic polynomial, parabola. Okay. If a greater than 0, it opens upward direction. If a less than 0, it opens downward direction. Upward direction, downward direction. Okay. And if discriminant b square minus 4ac, if discriminant greater than 0, roots are distinct and real, then you will get 2. If discriminant equal to 0, roots are real and equal, then you will get 1. If discriminant less than 0, no real roots, then roots are 0. Okay, na? Hope you understood. Okay friends, thank you, thanks for watching. Thank you all.